Hello there, I'm Kepa and welcome to my reaction channel. Today we are going to enjoy a fresh new horror film called Evil Dead Rising. A couple of words before we started. I've been a big horror movie fan almost all of my life. I started to watch different kind of horror movies when I was young at the beta video and VHA videos. That was my first steps to the horror movies. In 1990s, I get a little bit tired for all these slasher movies or gore or whatever blood kind of thing movies, and also these chasing movies where a bad guy is change the victims with whatever what tools he got on his hands. That got me a little bit bored the whole thing. At the same time, my own criteria for the horror movies grew a lot. And over the time, the horror movies, to me at least, it shows that the horror movies turns to in that direction that all the shocking values and horror elements have to be some kind of tied to that blood and gore kind of thing. And it also dropped my interest to the horror movies. I mean, it doesn't matter if blood is flowing and so on, and heads are dropping and so on. But if it's a main thing in the movie, it's I lost my interest. But if it's a part of the whole thing, it's okay. I don't watch a lot of horror movies these days, except occasionally, like now, when something good is in front, or at least I think it's good or interesting. I'm intrigued to watch them. I like horror movies what create haunting, twisted atmosphere. That's something what I enjoy, and that atmosphere isn't spoiled too quickly with blood and these stupid victim chases with the bad guy with the chainsaw or something like that. About Evil Dead series, the first Evil Dead movie what I watched was the first one, or the official first one, which was made in 1981. I was instant fan of that film. I mean, that it's it's a little bit amateurish, but it gives a lot of different kind of bonus feelings about it in overall. I like it a lot, and it doesn't try to be funny at the later on the movies what the Evil Dead movies are. It's very good horror movie even today, why it's low budget and so on. A couple of years after that, the Evil Dead 2 came out, and it was a little bit disappointing for me. Yes, it was better made, but I didn't like that comical element. In overall, for me, horror movies should be just a horror movie. I'm not so big fan of those horror comedies. Comedy in a horror movie, to me, ruins the whole horror element of the movie. That's why I don't like that. And another things about that sequel, the Evil Dead 2, what I didn't like, that it was practically a remake of the first film. So it didn't offer any new storylines or the plots or nothing new comparing the first one. Well, a little bit, but nothing major. It's funny to see that there has been total of 4 remakes of the Evil Dead franchise or movie series. If we are including the very first film before the Evil Dead, which was Written in the Woods, 1978. It was basically Wes Craven's prototype, which he made to raise the money for the official main movie, The Evil Dead. Then there's that latest remake, which was the Fede Alvarez made it in 2013. In 1992, there was the third part of this movie series. If you are talking the story-wise, it was the second part, because the Evil Dead 1 and 2 was basically the same movies. Also, Within the Woods was the same movie, made again and again and again. So in reality, the third one, or the one which they made 1992, was the story-wise, it was a second part. It's continued somehow the story forward, and it was called The Army of Darkness. About that movie, it was entertaining in some point of view, in its own way, but I don't consider it as a horror movie at all. Bruce Campbell was a hilarious ass and doing hilarious things and try to be funny and something, whatever. But in reality, all the horror elements were gone in that movie. To be honest, I think it's just the worst Evil Dead movie ever made. Only good thing about that movie was that the story is continuing from the first part or 2 part of the main first part story. It continues a little bit forward. Like I said before, the remake at the 2013, it was extremely good. I like it a lot. It was very good. I mean, I cannot find the words, but it reaches the same level as the original one, the 1981 version. And even at some point of view, it surpasses the first one, original, and it's a rare in the movies. And after that, in 2015, came the TV series Ash vs. Evil Dead. They make it a couple of seasons. It's absolutely terrible crap, the whole TV series. It tried to be funny, but it isn't. I guess it tried to be horror kind of thing, but it isn't. It tried to be entertainment, but it wasn't. It was pretty horrible. I guess it tried to move forward the story, but it didn't. Oh, yeah, there was many kind of storylines, but I hated it a lot. I just watched it because I was so big fan of movies at the first one, and that remake on 2013. Last year I heard first time about the new version which is coming, and right away I was excited about it. It came in this year. I found it in the on-demand services. I haven't searched any information about it. The reason is that I want to experience the film fresh and as it is, as it presents, and that's pretty common for me. I don't read the plots or any teasers. I don't watch any trailers or something about movie which I'm interested, because I want to save the whole experience to the movie, and I want to watch it as it is. And now when I noticed that it can be watched on the demand services, I know right away that I want to share that experiences in my reaction channel. So here we are. So movie is ready. Evil Dead Rising. Oh, sorry, I'm saying the wrong way. It's Evil Dead Rise, not Rising. But yeah, movie is ready, and so am I. So let's go. These are great. These are the epic camera runs of what was in the first Evil Dead movie too.
Shouldn't you go see if Jessica is feeling any better?
She'll be fine. I gave her Klonopin so she can sleep off whatever the fuck is wrong with her. Girl is such a pain in the ass.
Jessica? Hey. How you feeling, cuz? Since none of these other friends of yours bothered to show up, can I take your car and escape the hell of being stuck here with your latest boyfriend? You better wake up in the next half hour, or I'm gonna be forced to go drown that brainless meat puppet's sorry ass.
Let me in. Let me in. As it spoke, I discerned.
Jess?
and rubbed it to
Please shut up.
and fro till the blood ran down and soaked the bedclothes. Yet still it wailed, "Let me in!"
Who's the brainless meat now?
Interesting start.
You're not going to any protest on your own. Sophie's dad's taking us. I've told you like 10 times already. Remember?
Well, did you remember to check the bathroom hamper?
Somebody get that, please! All right!
Beth, you bitch. Surprise.
Danny told me that when this building used to be a bank, a teller got caught stealing and hunged himself, and if you walk around with coins in your pockets, his ghost hears the jingle. And he scares you to death so he can take all your money.
It's true. What's going on now?
Danny, go take my car and get pizza with your sisters.
Sure thing, Mom. Hurry up, Ridge.
Holy shit, Bridget, check this out.
Careful, Dan, there could be aftershock.
I guess he going to find that Book of the Dead. I don't remember what it's, necromantic or whatever. Book of the Dead, I guess. He's going to find that he's got that record already. And I guess that record holds the... Yeah, there is a book, I guess. Yeah, there it is. A record holds that a spell to wake up the demon, I guess. Spoilers alert.
Anything? The network is totally screwed. I'm sure they're fine. Oh.
You think it might be worth something? Mom could do with some extra money right now, don't you think?
I don't think Mom wants cash from something you stole.
Yeah.
It's not.
And weird shit like this gets locked away for a reason.
Witnessed the unveiling of a unique artifact that was discovered by our overseas missionaries.
Brian! It's called the Book of the Dead for a reason!
I seek to look at this book for the good of man. Rejected by the elders of our church, myself to the spiritual resurrection passages.
So far, this looks like again a remake of the first one. The story seems like the same, but the environment and the people are different.
Mom?
And all I could think about was how much I wanted to cut you all open and climb inside your body so that we could stay one happy family.
It's me.
Why they don't call ambulance? I mean, they are in the city and in normal situations. That's something what people are doing.
There's no fire escape ladder on the north side of the building. I could try to get down that. Raise the alarm, get some help in here.
You have to go through 82.
Oh, shit. That's on.
I'm gonna get my shotgun, and I'm gonna blast it open.
Just give me a minute, okay?
I don't like being trapped.
Everyone is on edge enough without guns getting fired in here.
Setup is pretty much the same as the first movie, but the environment is totally different. These are in the house where they are locked, and in the original movie there was in the wood.
I don't know what to do. Help.
In the woods where they cannot escape.
You're the one who.
Calling to say hi, and Beth, you have to help me, Beth. You have to. I'm burning alive.
Mommy's with the maggots now. Let me kiss it back. Eeny. Meeny. Miny!
That I think is referencing to the older ones. Maybe that too far, I remember. No, one.
I need to show you something.
What is this, Danny?
Open up and let us in, Cassie. We can be a big, happy family again. Open up now. Like a good girl.
kill the creepy crawlies that I got inside my tongue.
Where did she get the power with that soldering kit?
It is now 2 nights since I read aloud from the book. My want to understand and commune with the other side could not have been more misguided. I make this final recording. This evil is not governed by the rules of man. This horror will not stop until innocence is destroyed.
I will swallow your soul. 2 souls?
Don't look back there.
Trying to take your mommy away from you, Cassie.
I know you're not my mom anymore.
Don't take me from them.
Everybody here dies by dawn, Beth. Dead by dawn! Dead by dawn!
Again, reference it to the first one. The first movie. There's electricity. Oh no. That should be electricity, how it works. Demons, I guess. Danger.
All I want is your little head, baby girl.
Shotgun and chainshot. Now we have all the elements for the first one, or the first movie.
Cell signal until like 5 minutes ago, and the thunder kept me awake, so I got basically less than 0 sleep.
I don't mean to be a downer or anything, but I was actually thinking of taking a rain check on this whole trip thing.
Yeah. That was Evil Dead Rise. First feelings about it. Again, it was remake. It was now the 5th remake of the first movie, or the full idea, if you are counting everything else but Army of Darkness. I was looking something new. Basically, it was remake of the first movie, but in different kind of environment and a different kind of setup in some point of view and the persons. But everything else, the main key points are exactly the same as the Evil Dead one at the 1981. Even some things are related to the first one, shotgun and chainsaw and some phrases, Dead by Dawn, so these are exactly the same as the first movie. It was well done. The atmosphere was very good. It holds the viewer to the screen and the whole thing where the whole movie is going. And a lot of different kind of scary parts, and I like those demonish acts what these persons who are under the demons was acting. It was cool. It was something which was very good at the first film. I like it a lot. Overall, this was a little bit slow and boring in some point of view. It was decent, okay horror movie. I easily can recommend this for everyone who is fan of horror movies. There's a lot of horror elements and scary elements in many ways. As an Evil Dead movie, it was a little bit disappointment for me. I was expecting something totally new, but it didn't offer, in the storyline, it didn't offer not much new. It was same things. They are trapped in some place as a first one. In this case, they was trapped in the building. At the first movie, they was trapped in the woods. So it was pretty much the same, and all these concepts are the same. But if I try to think in another way, that what can I expect as a sequel or something, it's a good question. I mean, if I had the money and power to do this whole thing again, I would do 3 or 4 movie series about this. And the first one would be a story where the whole book of the dead and the whole thing are scattering up, and that movie goes to early 1900 or something. And second one would be this cabin in a wood kind of setup, where the youngster would find, and it would be the same as the first movie. And the third one would be what happens after that cabin thing has been gone, and probably it would be some researchers or some government people would gather it, and they have some troubles there. And that's it. 3-part movie. Maybe that would be a nice storyline overall. This is better than the Army of Darkness. Obviously it was so bad that I know, and also the TV series, this is much better. I cannot see that this is better than first remake, which is the best one, and also the original Evil Dead in 1981. This is tied with Evil Dead 2, probably, something like that. Maybe this is a little bit better, I don't know. If I have to rate this in overall as a movie, I would give 2.5 stars. Yeah, that would be pretty close. It was okay horror movie, but nothing to remember in the future. Please leave a comment what you think about this movie. Have you seen it, and what you think about this my reaction video. Also, all the feedbacks are welcome. Also, leave a comment what you like me to see or react to films or music, and please also support my things what I'm doing. So subscribe my channel, it means a lot to me, and that's about it again for now. Till next time, bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos, and don't forget to press like button and share.